Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today, we are at Serpent Mound in southern Ohio. And we wanted to show you this amazing historic effigy. There's actually two in the state of Ohio. And one of them is Serpent Mound. The other one is an Alligator Mound. I haven't quite figured out the history behind an alligator in Ohio, but I guess we'll find that out.
Yeah.
So we want to show you these two great treasures today.
Thanks.
Now we start off at Serpent Mound. This is in Peebles, Ohio, in the southern part of the state. And we arrived there early and first of all, just took a look at the grounds. On the grounds, there are 3 Indian burial mounds. They're relatively small. 2 of them are just a few hundred years older, but they're all right around the turn from BC to AD. But what everybody comes there for is actually to see Serpent Mound. Now, Serpent Mound is actually set at a village site, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding the mound. So to get our exploration started, we went into the Serpent Mound Museum. And they've got a great video presentation that you can watch for some of the archaeological history. But I think even more than that, some of the artifacts that they have in there are great. Yeah. Now this is an overhead shot. They do not allow drones on property. And you go in, it has a gift shop. It has artifacts on display. And this is a cutaway of what the Serpent Mound looks like. It actually looks like a giant snake about to eat an egg.
Yes.
And there's speculation on whether that's the egg, the eye, what that was intended to be. We're going to show you and let you decide.
When you first start out, there is a large observatory thing to climb and be able to see most of it. But it was closed.
Yeah, it's closed for repair and should be open after the 2023 season. And there you'll start to see the shape of the serpent emerging from the ground.
We've been to a couple of these where you couldn't really see anything, and you could see quite a bit of this. It's only, what, 3 foot tall?
3 foot tall, but just short of 1,400 foot long. So it's massive in size as far as the length of it.
At the end of it, it does overlook a gorge, and there's water that goes along.
And we'll show you all that here in a moment. There you can start to see one of the areas of the serpent. Now this is the little area that when you get up by the head, you can go take a look down over the gorge. The foliage was so thick you didn't have much of a view of Brush Creek down there.
Yeah.
There you can see the egg going around and the mouth opening behind it. And it's a loop walkway that goes all the way around it, so you can see it from both sides.
There's also a nature trail that goes around further out. You don't really see the sidewalk and all that from the nature trail.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it winding back and forth there.
Yeah, it winds back and forth, I would guess, 4, 5, 6 times.
Yeah. And they do consider this a religious place, just like a church or something. So they ask you to be respectful as you go through there.
It's mysterious as to why it was built. It's not a burial mound.
Yeah.
And likewise with Alligator Mound. Alligator Mound is in Granville, Ohio. It was a bit of a surprise to us because the address took us right into the middle of a housing development, and there's a street that goes all the way around this mound, and that's where Alligator Mound is. There's no park, there's no information or anything on that. You can go up to the top of the mound and you can see the raised figure. There's speculation as to if it really was to be an alligator, if it was a possum. I think one of them was a panther.
Yes, I think they said
that.
But it's a mound on a mound.
Yes.
So you can climb up. You have to climb up onto the mound itself to see the mound, and then you can actually see the whole thing.
My vote kind of went towards possum.
Yeah, me too.
The tail's got a little bit of a curl to it, which reminded me of how a possum hangs.
Yeah.
But it's large, but not nearly as large. I think it's 300 or 400 foot. So both of those are things that when you see them up close in person, you can see a lot more detail, unfortunately, than what the camera can capture.
Mm-hmm.
But especially with Serpent Mound, definitely was worth the drive to go down to see. Well, Cathy, two very different experiences today.
Yeah.
What did you think of Serpent Mound?
It was very cool. I was impressed that it had a nice museum that told a lot about it. Their video was real informative. And yeah, I liked it.
The Overlook Tower will be nice when it's back open. This is the 2022 season. It will also be closed the 2023 season. They hope to have it completed, the restoration of it, by the end of the 2023 season. And with that Overlook Tower, they said you were able to see about 3/4 of it?
Yeah, I think she said.
So it'd give you a nice shot since you cannot use drones there. Alligator Mound or Possum Mound or Panther Mound?
Panther Mound. Maybe Possum.
That's kind of what I saw too.
Yeah. So it was interesting. It reminded me of when we were in Daytona and went to a mound there, that it is surrounded in a housing development. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not what we were expecting when we put in the address.
We didn't have to hike very long.
No, not at all. We just parked in front of that driveway over there and walked across the street.
Yeah.
So this one, there's no charge for. The state park at Serpent Mound is $8 per car. You get what you pay for.
That's right.
Let's face it. But
it was still interesting.
Yeah, very much.
When you get up top, you definitely see the mound.
Mm-hmm.
On top of a mound.
Well, with that, if you enjoyed our video today, please leave us a thumbs up. We do appreciate that. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so and ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when all of our new videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.